Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Here we are, Dallas Cowboy headquarters, Cowboy Nation and America's team. Here we are coming live, direct, and correct with some more news that you can use. And as you can see, I am flanked by some heavy hitters. We got my man Mikey 520 in the house. We got Dallas Cowboy Chris in the house. What's up, fellas?
What is going on, G? What is going on? I think it's Victory Wednesday in this joint.
I have a little rendition, something G put, and we need to get this man on. But it's every time I listen to the like TikTok guys, and he has a rendition, and the song goes, "Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, posting me, tagging me, harassing me about if we steal them, boys." Oh, jeez, I know I'm tone deaf, but I haven't heard a lick from nobody. I don't know where you guys are at. You went into your manholes, your rat holes, but I haven't heard a damn thing. I just need to send an APB for the haters because I haven't heard nothing from you all year.
Well, you know, I figured out how to keep the haters quiet. Just keep winning, baby.
Hey, that's funny, Mikey. You ain't tone deaf, man. You sounded perfect, man. Your pitch was perfect. I mean, everything was in tune. You know, hey, you ain't got to be Luther Vandross for the haters. You just got to give them a little bit, man.
Hey, this is barbershop talk, man.
Yeah, you did good.
B2 Real's in the house. Give it up for B2 Real. Everybody give it up to B2
Man,
B2
the great B2 Real. Hey, B2 Real with his cowboy red shirt on. B2 Real with the cowboy red.
Hey, you know what?
Kool-Aid red.
Might make a good uniform. You know, we need some good units, red, white, and blue. Dang.
Yeah, we need a change going on.
So B2 Real is foreshadowing what's going to happen. Is going to match those bicentennial helmets. We're going to get some red, white, and blue jerseys.
Yeah, it's gonna be a bloody Sunday.
Ooh.
Bloody Sunday. All
Bloody
right,
Sunday. That's a good one.
Bloody Sunday for them.
I like
That's what's up. So here we
I like
are,
the
man.
myoglobin.
Yeah. So before we get started, guys, we got to say what's up to our subscribers and all those that follow us, man. We want to say thank you for being a part of this channel and help us continue to raise the number of subscribers. Without you guys and you women, this is not possible. So we got some people in the house. We got Miss Lorraine in the house right now. St. Louis Joe is in. Joe Jefferson, that is in the house. Wavy Hink is in the house all the way out of Detroit City, you heard. We got who got 6 in the house. And here we are. So we want to say thanks, everybody. Oh, we got now I get this name wrong. Is it Flash Shit or Fly Shit? Y'all know
Flash it. It's like flash.
Okay.
Flash.
That's what it is. So what we want to do real quick, we want to say thank you to all the subscribers.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. We in this thing, man.
Hey, Garrett, why am I always on Who Got Six's radar, man? Ever since the one last time, he been in his feelings for 2.5 weeks. I ain't said nothing about them Steelers, man. I ain't said nothing about them Steelers. Ain't nothing to say.
We just appreciate them being here, man.
Okay, well, I'm happy you're here. I'm happy you're here,
man.
bro.
Cowboy Nation and how Wavy Hink all the way from D-Town, man. This guy here got all the darn Jordans in the world. I mean, I wear a few Jordans, but man, watching this dude and his Jordan, I'm like, ooh, them Jordans, that's icy.
I just want a pair that he don't wear no more.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just give me a pair he don't wear, man. They wouldn't know. They wouldn't even know, man. But yeah, he showed some. I don't know. It had the different colors in Wavy Hink. Which one was though? Wavy Hink. You showed me some. You showed everybody had it's a different brand, but it was sweet. So anyway, y'all, let's get right on into this. We want to say what's up. We got G Fam in the house. What's up, G Fam? 4-1. Let's go.
G?
Yes, sir.
What's happening?
We got them in the house. Who else we got? Larry, my man Larry's in the house. It's time to set them Eagles. Woo! Sunday night football. That's where we are. So, hey, man, here we go. We getting ready. But before we do that, guys, we need to get back into let's go. Let's recap. Let's recap before we
Let's
go
recap.
into this upcoming game. So y'all do know we beat the AFC champions and we beat the NFC Super Bowl team, right? Y'all are aware of that,
Yeah,
right?
we're aware of that. Yes, yes.
So yeah. So be too real. You got something for us on that, or do I need you
Well,
pull it? Go ahead and pull it.
I just want you to reiterate that one is the AFC championship team and one is the NFC Super Bowl winning team. I just need you to reiterate that again because they're
I
going
know
to
that's
say,
right. I know that's right.
they're going to say, oh, y'all still ain't beat nobody. Y'all
I
ain't
don't care
beat
what you say.
nobody. Y'all ain't.
The
We
proof is
beat
in
the
the
Super
pudding,
Bowl.
baby.
We beat them.
The proof is in the pudding, huh?
And you need to let them know we beat them with a backup quarterback.
Damn right.
Mr. Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
Damn right. So
That's
hey,
Michael
man.
Irvin calling what, Rush Hour 4? That's what Michael
But
Irvin called him.
you know what's funny? It's funny that you mentioned that, Brandon, about us being the AFC champions and the NFC champion. Don't you feel like these Rams are like the most short-lived,
Ooh,
irrelevant
my
champion that's
gosh.
happened in a long time? Like,
Oh,
they,
that was
like
short
they
lived.
want, they barely won. Like it was barely won, but they don't get like Birdman said, they don't put respect on their name, but we don't feel it. The SoFi littered with stars. That's what fills it, and them coming on their opening game and getting smacked, and their Super Bowl run or their credibility or anything they get out of that Super Bowl championship is short lived, and it's not like it didn't happen. They can say they got two, but it's like
Damn.
1.5.
You know what it remind me of? It remind me of the Redskins when they won in that during that strike.
Well,
And nobody talking about it.
it's pretty bad, man. They having a rough part of the season. I know that the year the Cowboys won and we started 0-2, but we went on a run, right, and start kicking a little butt. I don't know where the Rams gonna get their win from. I think don't they have Detroit or something? They got an easy game this week, but if they don't get this one, it's gonna be a problem for them, man, because they still got to play the Niners again. They got to play the Cardinals again.
Yeah.
It may get ugly, man. Especially when you win the Super Bowl, you got the hardest schedule.
Yeah,
So,
for sure, man. So
man. Go
that's
ahead,
something.
G.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. It's like Mikey said. It seemed like it was a dream.
They
So
got it. They got in and got out real quick.
yeah, man. So, you got something for us, my man? Be too real, or do you want me to go ahead and what you got for us?
Oh man, I just want to say I called it. I called the game. I said the defense was going to win that game for us, and I said that our offense will be playing layup golf on the football field.
Lay it up, huh? Chip on the green, huh?
Hey, chip on the green, try to sink the putt too.
Well,
And that's what happened.
you know
That's
what?
what happened.
And that's so true. You called it. So let's give it up for Be Too Real for calling it.
Give it up for me, man. Give it up for me. I will say this, though. I will say this. There was a play that was outstanding to me, and I want to see more of it. It was strong eye formation.
Mm-hmm.
Ezekiel Elliott, Tony Pollard,
Mm-hmm.
handoff to
Mm-hmm.
Zeke,
Mm-hmm.
13 yards up the left hand. Oh my God, that was so beautiful.
Didn't it feel good? Didn't it feel good?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that did feel good, man. And here's the deal, man. And thinking about that, with the stats, it seems like it was balanced. I mean, I know
Yeah.
the last week game we had a lot of yards passing and less yards running. This week we had less yards passing and more yards running, and it was split between the two running backs. Man, I'm like, that's beautiful. That's beautifully orchestrated.
That was an amazing offensively structured game to me. And I one thing that I had to kind of acknowledge and give up is that CD Lamb is not a number one receiver.
Stop it.
CD Lamb Cedarian De Leon.
What is his name? What is his name
His
again?
name is Cedarian De Leon.
Sedarian.
That's
Okay.
why they
Yeah,
call
it
it
ain't
CD.
CD no more. It's just Sedarian.
It's
Okay.
You know,
Mr. Celarian De Leon Lamb is not a number one receiver. And
oh,
and and
man,
I
you just took all the fun out of it. You just
no, listen. We have to face reality here, guys.
ooh,
We have a wide receiver one who is he's a strong two. He's a strong two and for show three. He's a for show three.
Wow.
Uh,
so
you
let's do this here before you finish. So let's ask Cowboy Huddle. Cowboy Huddle, you guys put yes if CD is the number one and put in no for if he's not. And let's see what the Cowboy Huddle say. But anyway, back to what you said, Be Too Real.
Yeah, I mean, you listen before you guys type in the nose that I'm going to see scrolling up this page. Just remember there was a dropped touchdown pass.
Mhm.
Okay, that was a dropped touchdown pass. Now our offense needed something to kind of build momentum because our defense already had it. Our offense hadn't gotten the red zone except for one time, and that was due to the defense having an outstanding turnover. Okay, so when you get yes, oh my god, when you get
Come on,
a
finish
wide receiver wide open in the middle of the field, nobody around, and he drops it in the last. That's on me. Hey, nah,
Was that this game, past game? Did he
that
do
was
that?
Giants game. The
that
Giants.
was this game too.
No, he
No,
did
it was
drop
the
one,
Giants
but
game.
He laughed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What can I say something?
yeah, go ahead.
Well, and remember in the off season, I was on that fence about CD being the number one, or is he ready yet? And remember, I said Amari Cooper talked me into saying that he is the number one because Amari Cooper said he was ready to go.
Yeah,
B,
he did say
B,
that.
I'm glad you said it because normally the Cowboy Huddle go off on me about my wild accusations and everything like that. But it's facts. It's facts. Okay, and sometimes we can't handle the truth. I know Gary can't because I already know what he gonna say. But I don't think he is either. But he has the capability. He has all the tools in the world to be the number one receiver. But right now, what was that old saying? Two good twos or two good fives will give you 10. so we got two number twos, and Michael Gallup may surpass him, once that boy get healthy and really start, playing some football. Michael Gallup may be our go-to receiver. But right now, I'm with you, B. I think he's an excellent number two receiver.
strong.
Mikey, the
Strong.
question was
Yeah,
asked.
I
we-
had technical difficulty.
Yeah,
Jump
that's
from one
okay.
Silverado to another one.
We got you though, brother. We got you. So, you're a hardworking man. I understand you getting out for work and everything. We just appreciate
Hey,
you.
once daylight savings hits you guys, it's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna have my shit set up and everything. So, what was
I
the
hear you.
question again? I'm
So
sorry.
the question is CD Lamb a number one receiver?
Hello?
CD Lamb, he draws the attention. He has the swagger. He is picked in the first round. So by title and by reputation and spectacular plays, I may add, he had one this year and he has it in us. But yes, hit him. But yes, he's the number one wide receiver. He's our number one wide receiver.
Yeah, that's we have to go with it.
Mm.
We have to go with it. He is our number one receiver. I mean, he may not be as good.
On paper, he is. Yeah.
Yeah, on paper he is. But like you said, Chris, he has the potentials or the capabilities of being number one. But I just don't. He has. You know what? If I were to compare him with Dez or Michael, he has more finesse than he does dog. You see what I'm saying? He's that finesse type of number one. When Michael Irvin and Dez were dogs, they're gonna get in your face. They're gonna say they're gonna demand the ball. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's just a different type of number one. He's the
the Kappa wide receiver. He's too much,
he's the shimmy guy.
But you gotta grade it. You gotta grade it on a curve. because you got to compare third year Michael to third year CD, third year Des to third year CD. See,
Yeah.
you're he's scoops of ice cream right now. He ain't the Sunday yet. You know what I'm saying? He ain't the Sunday that Des Bryant and Michael Irvin are. So, he's the scoops of ice cream right now. Right now, he's enough.
Yeah,
And right
because
now, our team's
those,
enough.
those third year guys, Mike Irvin in his third year and Dez in their third years, dude, they were hard to cover. I mean, dude, they was coming every week. They was getting 8 to 10 catches a week. CD is what. But then I always say this too, man. We still got our backup quarterback in too. I'm gonna try to wait to judge CD,
10
man,
passes,
harsher
10 completions,
when Dak get back
10
there.
completions.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
hey
kind of
man,
hard to judge.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's
It's
really
kind of
hard
hard
to
to.
judge him.
Nah, that's a bunch of bull. Number ones are the number one here. We ain't making no excuse. You gonna
But
be number one,
we
catch the
threw for
damn
100
ball.
yards though, Gary.
Hey,
We
how,
threw for
how
100
did how
yards.
did how did Des Bryant look with Kellen Moore? How did Des Bryant look with Kellen Moore?
Oh, Kellen Moore be crying right about now. Kellen Moore probably be crying because he beat all of them in his face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
Dead,
cussed
get
him
me the
out a couple
damn
times by
ball.
now. Yeah, he been in cussed him out a couple times by now.
Yeah, yeah. But again, and when we're saying this, but man, I know we only threw for 100 yards, man. But to me, I'm looking at this offense. I think Mike McCarthy has more to do with this offense than before because it was balanced. And Mike McCarthy did make the statement of Kellen Moore has to do better, but it was balanced. I don't know if y'all recognize it, but it just seemed like it was more balanced. And
Mm.
basically, the object was don't make any mistakes. If you can't score, get in field goal range. It just didn't seem like that Kellen Moore 5 wide throw the it was more balanced. I don't know. Did y'all see that or did y'all
Well,
think that? Or
it was more balanced, but dude, I keep going back to this. I'm gonna hate being repetitive, but dude, our quarterback is doing what he's supposed to do, and he's doing as much as he can at this point. Okay,
and he's
oh,
winning.
and he's the Cowboys are winning.
Yeah,
Okay, the
yeah.
Cowboys are winning.
And he's not.
So
Yeah,
so he's not turning the ball over, and that's the only
right.
thing we asked. And remember, we said, man, we can get 2 wins out of them. We happy. We ain't got 4. So I'm
We ain't got four.
ecstatic. I'm ecstatic, but I sure need this damn win Sunday. So, but I'm jumping the gun. But I think he's just done what he's supposed to. Even Sunday, even though he just threw for 100 yards, he didn't turn the ball over. He didn't turn the ball over
Yeah.
because he
Let
could
me.
have turned it over. That I was praying for him on that Ole block. My number one pick gave him, and he got killed. I thought he was gonna drop the ball in, but he
Yeah.
didn't. So
Yeah.
he's doing what he's supposed to, man.
It just like Get Rich say, he said, "I'll take 10 completion and a win over 3 plus turnover." And
I
that's
will
so true.
too.
And he did exactly that. Let's not make mistakes. Let's keep the ball. And like he already mentioned, Cooper Rush said the defense is winning these games for him.
Yeah, yeah. He said it himself. Yeah,
Yeah, he said himself. But he's doing what needs to be done as far as keeping the drives alive and keeping the W's coming. So
yeah.
what you think, B too real? Don't go to sleep on me. With being
I'm not
bull.
going to Steve. I'm looking at some numbers here.
Okay,
Uh,
well, share them with us.
He's
no, I'll share them later. I think that I think you guys are doing a great job on the show tonight. It's great talks. I want to give a shout out to Mr. Brett Maher. Change the subject just a bit.
the great Brit Maher. The
Great Brett Maher.
Brit.
He's winning a lot of games for us. He got 45 points on the season.
Yeah.
It's pretty good for a kicker.
Yeah, in the end zone, so somebody's scoring for us.
Yeah. I was looking at the numbers. Mr. Cooper Rush, he has 4 passing touchdowns for the season, which is pretty outstanding for a backup.
Mm-hmm.
Then he has
Outstanding.
3 handoff touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, hands off. It's pretty good. Then our defense has a
Here he come.
touchdown.
Here he come.
And I just feel like We have to get a little bit more aggressive, guys.
Aggressive on what?
There it is.
Listen, turn that dial up just a little bit. Turn the dial up just a little bit
Talking about with
because
the offense.
yeah, absolutely with the offense. I watched the Kansas City and Las Vegas Raiders game last night, and I saw a turned up offense. And I don't expect Cooper Rush to turn up that loud, but we need to hit pay dirt. I'm not satisfied till we hit pay dirt continuously.
Mm-hmm.
We got to hit it 2-3 times this week.
Mm-hmm.
We have to.
Yeah.
It's important. I think our offensive line is doing good. Our defense is doing amazing. I even appreciate Cooper Rush's play. But if we can't hit pay dirt, hey, defense can't. It's not sustainable for them to win every game for us. The defense and Brett Maher. It's not sustainable.
Yeah, because right now that's our offense. Brett Maher and our defense.
Yeah, that's our offense.
Yeah, because we get these drives. I mean, the Cooper's doing good by sustaining drives and everything, but they, like you say, he ain't getting paid dirt. He gets bogged down at the 15 and at the 20. It just seems like
yeah.
How many third down conversions did he make
this week?
But guys, again, he's maintaining, bro. I mean, we're winning. I mean, you remember now, and I know what you guys are saying. I mean, but guys, we got to accept the fact that he's our starting quarterback. That's just it. Is nobody else coming in. And I know he's not the Dak, the Dak Prescott, but this is the guy we got to go with. And he's doing great for what he's supposed to do. I mean, I understand what you're saying. Get in the end zone. Well, we went through that same red zone situation last year. We had a hard time getting in the end zone. So I'm more comfortable knowing that we're not turning that ball over. And then we have this Super Bowl defense that's just continuing to giving us the ball back. And when we get the ball back, we're not turning the ball over. So, and I see what you're saying though, B, as far as turning up. But we just played against the world champion. Their defense is no slouch. Then we played against the Redskins. Their front line is no slouch. So, we could say, that we need to turn it up, but there was some stout defense that we just faced these past 2 weeks. I mean, so
I disagree with one thing you said. You said last year we had trouble getting in the end zone. We averaged 30 points a game. That ain't trouble getting in the end zone.
A lot of those was coming from behind, right? A lot of those games was coming from behind. No,
not all of them. I mean, in the end of the season, yes. Okay. Because the offense, they drug their feet at the end of the season. But, I mean, the first 10, 12 games, man, they were putting up points left and right where, you end the season averaging 30 points a game. So now we're going off what they did in December and what they did in January. But if we put it for the whole season, they put 30 points on the board per game.
Again, and we're talking about Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush is not Dak Prescott.
The game Cooper won last year, they hit 26.
Okay, well,
so he can do it.
And I understand what you guys are saying, turning up, but man, like I say, we 4-1. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Yeah,
I'm not gonna gripe because because we're 4-1 with a backup.
Well, we're not trying to be Debbie Downers, but we just, I mean, understand, man. Okay, the food we gonna wait all day to eat, or we gonna eat now? That's how you really saying.
You might not get 2 plates, but you're gonna get a good plate, and you're gonna eat and take the W and get ready for the next dinner. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I mean, I know we want with Cooper Rush, but we're not gonna get that. He's not mobile. But again, we have to look at what he's doing. This guy he's doing everything we asked him to do. He's running this offense. Defense is coming in, doing their part. We're 4-1.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
That's
but with
true.
that being said, let's ask this question. So the Dak update. Don't look like he's gonna be playing this week, guys.
I'm fine with it.
You fine with it? Which I know he wanted to, but
But see,
was showing him
and
throwing
that's
with his
it.
left hand.
And you brought it right where I wanted you to go to, G.
Okay, perfect.
He wants to play.
Yeah.
That means he's healthy to play. Okay. And I think the Cowboys are listening to the fans and the media about, hey, you don't need him right now. Go ahead and play him later. What if they bring him back to Detroit and Detroit beat the brakes off of us, and then everybody's going to blame who for the loss? If he lose to Philly, they'll say, hey, we lost to the best team, and he came back against the best team. Okay? So Dak is in a no-win situation right now.
Yeah, he is.
So if he in a no-win situation, let's go on and play him now. Okay? Because I guarantee you, Dak will beat Philadelphia. Okay? Because Dak done heard all this damn noise that everybody's saying that he should sit on the damn bench. Dak is ready to roll, bro. But the coach, he's making his executive decision and all that. We're not going to play him just because we want to have him for the rest of the year. My thing like this, everybody thinks Cooper is a quality backup. If Dak get hurt again, guess who's going to be playing? You still going to get Cooper anyway if he get hurt again. Play Dak. Play him.
Only thing about that, though, Chris, they showed today he was throwing with his left hand. He wasn't even throwing with his right hand. And, today was the day. To see what he does with his throws. He did not throw with his right hand at all. He threw with his left hand. So evidently he's not healthy.
I appreciate everything you said, and it made a lot of sense. But one thing you said I didn't agree with was if he's talking about wanting to play, that means he's healthy to play. We all saw Mr. Michael Parsons limping off the field, right? He can play. He's not ready to play. He wasn't. I mean, he needs to. Let's not risk more injury that we can't control. Is what I'm saying. If he can't grip the ball, if he can't throw with his right hand, let's keep him for the whole season.
Yeah,
I'm with putting him in the game when he's ready, because healthy ready, not mentally ready, because I don't want to see another game without him.
All right, I got a question for the both of you. Do you two think this game is important?
I think it is.
It's very important.
It's important, right?
Yeah, it's very important.
And the reason
every game is important. Every game is important.
But the reason why I think it's very important, okay, we're the only one undefeated in the division, right?
Right.
In the division. I mean, well, they are too, but they only play one team. So we're 2-0 in the division, right? So if we win the game, we're already up on them. If they win, they're up on us.
We're tied. We're tied. We'll be tied.
No, we're up because we won 2 division games. They've only played 1 division game.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going off division record, not overall record.
Okay.
So my whole thing is we need to win 7 games in the division. We can't give up none of them, because I don't care what nobody say. Everybody think they're gonna fall off at the end, but them sneaky ass Giants are still there too. Okay, who said that they were gonna go to London and beat Green Bay? But they did, so they hanging around too.
Damn
okay,
right.
So to me, you can't give away games. If the man is healthy and he wants to play him. That's all I'm saying. We can't give away games, especially division games, because it counts in the end. That's all.
You don't think Cooper could win this game?
I think he can, but I'm 100% positive if Dak play, we win it.
I think you're talking about a healthy Dak. I don't think that he's healthy.
Chris, he was throwing with his left hand.
Okay, well let's put it like this: at the end of the season, we got to play the Eagles. Dak is 50%. Are you gonna play Dak, or you gonna play Cooper at the end of the season to get in? It's to get in the playoffs. Who you gonna play?
Well, this is
what do you mean 50%? You gotta explain.
Say if he's hurt, he got hurt a couple weeks before, and we got to play the Eagles the last game of the season, right? Okay. To get in, because we gave it. Say if we lose the game Sunday, we gave away because he wasn't ready. But say if he got hurt because you never know. We don't wish injury on nobody, but you never know. Okay. So say if he got hurt a couple weeks before the last game of the season, we need this win. Are you gonna play the 50% Dak or you gonna play Cooper Rush?
I'm going with who's been winning. Personally, me, if Cooper, I got to go with Cooper, man. I cannot go with a 50% guy, man, when I know what I'm getting. So now listen to this. Now, this is the same thing I was thinking about what Wavy Hink just said. He said, let's remember, Dak didn't play all preseason and a little more than half the first game. He doesn't play until he practicing because 100% is the way we win. And that's the question I said. So what if, now, if I'm Dak's agent, and it's just what I'm thinking, and I'm telling Dak, let's continue to allow Cooper Rush to play until he hit a bump. As long as he's winning, let him keep playing. You get healthy. But then, because what we don't want is for you not to be 100% healthy, and you come in this Philadelphia game and you lose this game, your value just went down and your name is mud.
How? He signed $100 million contract. His value ain't going nowhere.
But like you said it yourself. If he goes in there and lose the game, who is it going to be on? It's going to be on Dak. And I guarantee you, when you got a guy that's winning and you pull him and put a guy in that's 50% and he goes in there and lose, his name will be mud.
Because listen, if Cooper Rush, right, loses this game, I mean, if Dak Prescott goes in and plays game, Cooper Rush defeated the Super Bowl champs, and he defeated the AFC champ. He's going to listen. The narrative will change. I guarantee you that if Dak plays this weekend. If Cooper plays, they didn't beat nobody. That they Bengals wasn't nobody this year. They ain't playing that good.
Yeah, of course they're gonna say
the Rams ain't playing that. But if Dak plays this weekend, they're not going to say that. They're going to say Cooper beat the Super Bowl players and Dak couldn't beat the Eagles.
Yeah, that's what they're going to say. You know that, but they waiting for that. They chopping at the bit.
Politically, a political statement, don't play for political reasons.
But here goes St. Louis.
If we want to win,
it sounds like somebody paid for abortion, then he didn't pay for one. That's what it sounds like.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
That's what it sounds like to me.
Stop. We didn't listen.
Yeah, we're in the barbershop, right?
You can't talk straight at the barbershop. Where can you talk?
Where can you say it? I'm just saying. People forget things all of a sudden. Look, I'm like this, man. The reason I'm so adamant about this, Gary, is because I want people to believe in their quarterback again. Right now, no, y'all believe on who won the last. It's what have you done for me lately syndrome. Cowboy fans have that. What have you done for me lately? Cooper won this week. Dak lost the first game of the season. Okay, all I'm saying is, bro, he played one game. And all of a sudden he's the worst quarterback the Cowboys ever had.
And here's the deal. Now, I'm going to put a lot of blame on those coaches behind this for not letting Dak play not one preseason game. That's why he played like he played. I don't care if he would have played one series. You cannot, he hadn't played since January. Then he comes in and he plays no preseason, and he comes against one of the best defense. Yeah, he's going to play like garbage. So, again, here we are. Now he hadn't played in another 6-7 games or 5 games after that, and we expect him to come in here and be the captain, save him.
Yeah,
and pull this.
That's what we paid him for. That's what we paid him for. Yes, yes, yes.
I tell you what, he better have his long cape on, because boy, if he messed this up.
Yes, yes. I'm like, everybody else got confident in they starting quarterback, but the Dallas damn Cowboy fans, all of a sudden, they ain't got faith in Dak Prescott. I preached this all offseason, man. Dak Prescott is the man.
And let's
get behind you, man.
Healthy.
He is healthy.
No,
Shit.
He's going with his left
healthy.
hand.
He's healthy.
He's not even using his right hand, Chris.
That's his option hand. He's playing option football.
Listen,
running the veer.
That's the process.
He was running the veer, Gary. Gary, he was heading off the veer.
Trust the process, Chris.
Trust the process. Okay. Hey, B, I'm gonna trust it. I'm gonna trust it. Okay. I'm gonna trust it.
Pete says right here. He said that's why you bring them back against the Lions or better, and it makes sense to me.
But then
Regardless, like
y'all assuming the Lions and Bears ain't a good team or a lesser team. I don't like when y'all say that. Bring it back against this team because they're a lesser team.
because you have your buy, you have your buy in there.
Bring it back. Bring them back.
It's no
because the game is not as important.
Right, it's not the
That's what I just said. Y'all think it's a lesser team because
no, it's not as important. Now we could take a loss through the season and be okay.
We ain't gonna go undefeated.
No, we know that.
We could take a loss again in the season, right, and be okay. But conference games, like you said, are much more important to us overall. So if we take a loss in the conference game because we rushed our star quarterback back, that would be a disaster.
Okay, the Bears and the Lions are conference. The Eagles are division. So I want to win the division.
I mean division. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, but okay, we gonna have to agree to disagree on this one.
Yeah, and that's the only thing that I saw as far as doing the research. The guy's still throwing with his left hand, so it's obvious that even Mike McCarthy said that Cooper Rush is expected to start. So that lets us know that Dak is not quite ready yet, and it's okay. But I still think this team relies on our defense, and that's where we are. As far as the defense has been carrying us, and that brings us up to this real quick. We got to move on. The Cowboys offense versus the Rams defense. And then we got we got to say the Rams front four is no slouch. They're no slouch. And then we're talking about the Super Bowl team. So how did you feel about this Cowboy offense against this Rams defense, Chris?
They did enough. I mean, really, that's all they just did enough. Yeah. I mean, because the defense scored. Okay. Tony had the long run. So basically that was our only points, unless it was field goals. They just did enough. Because like I said in my 60 seconds, the Cowboys defense is just that damn good.
Yeah, because
they did enough. So the offense really didn't do crap the whole game other than Tony's run, okay, and Britt Maher's, field goals. So they did enough. So, that's the only thing I can really say about our offense. The man threw for 100 yards and we won the game. I mean, in the NFL, that's basically, if your quarterback threw for 100 yards, you would automatically assume who got hurt. Why is we only throwing for 100? I mean, come on, Gary. Come on, it's the truth.
Disagree, man.
It's Gary. The National Football League and the starting quarterback throw for 100 yards in the game and they won. You think somebody got hurt? That's all I'm saying.
But
I'm not mad. I'm not mad that we won the game. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the Cowboys offense did enough. That's why B2 Real said he want the notch turn the fire up just a little bit more so we can get in the end zone. We've been getting in the red zone, but we haven't been capitalizing. So the Cowboys offense have done enough, but against them damn shitty, I'm sorry, the Philadelphia Eagles, they can score. I don't know if our defense is going to do enough to leave our half-ass offense by kicking field goals. We got to get in the end zone. That's why I want Dak Prescott to play.
So what do you think? What do you think, B2 Real? Come on,
vote Dak.
Cowboys offense versus Rams defense.
President.
If we want to get a true scope of the offense, let's take special teams points out, and let's take defense points out, and we have 6 points on the board with the Tony Pollard run. So Cowboys offense is 6 points.
Yep.
And what are you saying?
You're asking what was the performance of our Cowboys offense? It was 6 points worth, right?
Yeah.
Brett Maher had the other 10 points. Our defense had the other 6 points.
So guys, it's like you guys are.
You asked the question, and whenever we answer the question, you don't like it.
Listen,
I respect your answers.
I'm seeing a lot of people saying we won. What's the big deal? We won. Listen, we did win. We appreciate the win, but I would rather not sit on the edge of my seat wondering
We
Are
only
we
gave up
gonna?
10 points. We only gave up 10 points. We have not given up 2 touchdowns in 5 games,
But
bro.
And
that
we
was
have not
defense. You're
scored
talking about the
touchdowns
offense.
either.
You talking about you asked the question about the offense. Come on, let's stay on topic. You
Yeah.
asked about the offense. That's what B was
We
answering.
are, but okay, 6 points is enough to win if you don't give up 7, right?
But we gave up 10.
Listen, 6 points.
I'm baffled, but yeah, I hear you what you're
You
saying.
baffled at. Listen, let me say this. So
2 plus
last season, I was all on board with let's not worry about what's not making us lose. Let's worry about, you know, we winning. Let's keep it up. This won't be sustainable. This type of win is not sustainable. So when you talk about we winning, we doing enough, this is a subpar effort on our offense. Our defense is carrying the load. That's not sustainable. Our offense not getting in the end zone is not sustainable to continue having W's. It is not. I don't care what kind of face you make. That's a real statement. And it's a real statement because listen, like I said, take the defensive points off the board, take the special teams points off the board. We have 6.
So again, man, I can understand if this was our starting quarterback that was performing like this.
Exactly.
I can understand, but dude, we are rolling. And I understand what you're saying. But it's like
You're
you guys
contradicting yourself, Gary.
beg pardon?
You're
Beg pardon?
contradicting yourself.
No, I'm not contradicting myself.
That's why Gary that's why Brandon just leaned back. You're not listening to nothing he just said, bro.
I just heard what he said, but again, I asked you about the offense, and you saying, "Well, we need to do better," but we don't have our starting quarterback.
No, you asked about the performance of the offense, and I
Yeah.
told you, I said, okay, well, let's look at the offense. The offense put up 1 touchdown.
That's all we
That is
needed.
not.
That's
Huh?
all. That's right. That's all.
All we needed. But real quick, Brandon, there was a stat I heard, which it goes into the you can't go broke putting money in the bank.
Yeah.
And before I got cut off, you were talking about Brad Maher. You know the Dallas Cowboys are the only team that has scored in every quarter this year. The only team that we haven't been shut out in any quarter. We're the only team that scored in every quarter.
Every quarter.
And none of the Kansas City Chiefs can't say that. They're doing enough to win the game. But he did answer your question.
Yeah, he did.
He did. And you know what? I can't wait till our number 1 gets there.
Yeah. I agree. And like I said, I don't disagree what you're saying, but I'm just, and that's your opinion. That's both of you guys' opinion. But again, it's like
but it's not my opinion. The fact of the matter
no,
is this. No. The fact is this. If we take away, if you go back,
but it's a team game, bro. I don't care if the punter.
But the question was about the Cowboys' offense. It wasn't about team play.
But yes, and
but did the Cowboys offense play a folding chair? Last time I checked, they had the best player in the league. Best player in the league and the best cornerback in the league on a formidable defense. They're not the same without Von Miller. They're the Rams offense obviously has a lot to be desired, especially for that turnstile offensive line that they had. But as far as Aaron Donald goes, last time I checked, he got 2 sacks. He was being disruptive. But in the second half, they adjusted and he didn't get nothing, nada. And they're the Super Bowl winning defense. They want that defense on the field, minus Von Miller, won the Super Bowl.
Be too real. You fighting a losing battle.
No. It's not a losing battle. It's not a losing battle. But because that's the way he feel about this offense. And
because I feel the same. Okay. Yeah. But
so
you guys are saying, but we got the win. Okay, but you asked us how the performance against the Rams defense. The performance against the Rams defense, other than that Tony Pollard run and field goals, were subpar. That's all Big T Real was saying.
What about the catch by Michael Gallup 2 feet in?
That was one catch. We didn't score on the catch.
It was a
We,
first
we
down.
didn't score on the catch. It's all about putting points on the board, Gary.
That's what we
It's about
did. That's
okay.
what we did. We put points
Like
on the board.
hey, Brandon, I need to take my own advice. I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna mute my damn mic.
No, you don't have to
It's
mute.
muted. It's muted.
And you ask, and I'm rebuttaling what you guys are saying. I mean, I'm trying to figure this out. I mean, we could say this if Dak was playing, and like I said, I respect what you said. There's no such thing as a stupid answer, but I'm just saying, personally, I could see this as if Dak was playing and we played this poorly. This man did not turn the ball over. This man moved the ball. You got to remember back in '92 when we won the Super Bowl, a lot of our points came from Lynn Elliott scoring a bunch of field goals. We didn't score a bunch of touchdowns. We got in field goal position and we took a lot of field goals. So I understand what you're saying, but personally,
field goal range for Brett Maher is at the 40-yard line. He has a 61-yard leg. So being in field goal range for Brett Maher is getting 10 yards past the 50-yard marker.
But they haven't attempted a 51 plus like regularly without trying to win the game. Like before, we would do that, and that would turn the ball over. We would miss a kick. Remember what I used to have PTSD with Brett Maher. It's crazy the pancake he's done and his new revitalization of his career in Dallas. We would try to attempt a 50-some yarder, give the ball back, lose that momentum. And we're just doing what we had to do to win. And I get what you're saying.
And that's the special teams winning, right? If we're conversing about our offense, then our offense did not do nearly enough. They didn't convert a lot of third downs. They didn't move up the field a lot. They got in field goal range, but field goal range was, it wasn't red zone. We got in the red zone once due to a defensive fumble recovery. So my opinion, and that's all that it is, about our offense is that we didn't play phenomenally. We played okay.
Okay. All right. Well, I can respect that. And that's what it is. So
I'd rather win ugly than lose pretty any time of the day, boy. Woo!
So okay, so let's go and move on to this Dallas Philly, because we done spent a whole bunch of time in this Dallas Rams.
I'm sorry, you got us heated. So let's talk about them damn birds.
we said we weren't gonna talk about the recap too long. We done got 30, 45 minutes in.
Well, we get excited about Cowboy talk, man. We get excited,
man. That's what it's all about, man. That's what it's all about.
Let's talk about them shit ass chickens. Let's go.
Yeah, man, for real, man. So here we are, man. Dallas versus Philly, man. It's going down Sunday night, 7:20. It's a late game. I already told my boss I'm calling in on Monday because it's gonna be one of those nights. I'm gonna tell you, especially after we celebrating after the win. How about that? So
victory cigars.
Exactly. I agree with you. So with this game going on, Dallas Cowboy Chris.
Yo.
What's the expectations of this game on
Okay.
Saturday?
Well, since the Cowboys refused to play the best player, Dak Prescott, I am 50 game. But I am confident that our defense will show up because Hurts ain't had nobody on that butt like he's supposed to been having, because we're going to get to him. And everybody's worried about number 11. But I'm going to tell you, let me bring up this one person who's really impressed me these last 3 weeks. That Mr. Armstrong has been playing his behind off. He is also, with him playing his behind off, he's freed up Tank. He's freed up Micah Parsons. Oh, my God, this cat is unbelievable. I don't know what he started drinking in the off season because he wasn't doing it last year, and he have come to play. So you just can't, I don't give a damn they triple Micah Parsons. I don't care. We're going to get to Jalen Hurts. He's going to be running for his life, and they better run the damn ball all the damn time because if he drop back to pass, here we come. We need the Cowboys to stop the Eagles on first and second down, get them in passing situation. The game is over.
Woo!
Yup.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting to talk about them birds.
Let's hear from the Hispanic Shannon Sharp.
The Hispanic Shannon Sharp.
Hey, dude. These Black and Mild Jazz, bro. They're fire, bro. They're fire. Mira. As far as like going where Chris is saying, like unsung heroes of the defense, Sam Williams is impressing the hell out of me. He went in for Micah after Micah tweaked his groin, and on those first and second downs, he held it down. Held it down.
Yeah.
Odiggy Zua. We're getting Tristan Hill. It's just this. I remember it was the preseason game. We didn't do a live or a show, and it was the last preseason game, and all the guys were getting it in. And I just text some of you, this team is special just because of the love that they had on that sidelines. And it's easy to love when you're winning, and it's easy to love, but you could see that this team is a unit. Like the teams like this don't come around. I know we say this, but honestly, I felt that preseason game, and this defense is special as a unit. I'm with Chris. You put 8 guys in the box, and you make Jalen Hurts, the guy that got run out of Alabama, the guy that didn't get the Heisman after 2 dudes got the Heisman in front of him in Oklahoma, that hasn't beat the Cowboys. You make him beat you. You make him be that top 5 MVP, or what is he, number 1 in the MVP running. You make him beat you. He has to prove it. Prove it. And our ball hawks are gonna be out. Our Wilsons, our Kirsts, and of course Diggs. That's what you got to do. You got to make this running quarterback a passer, and commit to taking out the run.
Yeah. What do you think, Be Too Real?
Man, I really, I kept saying I hadn't seen them play. So I went and looked at some highlight film of the Eagles, and I started noticing that they're really good in the red zone. They're really good in the red zone, and it's because of their versatility. With a good tight end in Dallas Goedert and Miles Sanders, strong running back, and then even Jalen Hurts, can play action and RPO into the end zone. And so I think that our defense can, if they can stop them from getting in the red zone, I think the game is in the bag. His deep ball, I think Diggs and Anthony Brown is surprising the hell out of me this season. I appreciate his play. It ain't just like phenomenal, but it's 10 steps ahead of what he was last season. I remember he said, I don't know what else I got to do, but I'm like that too. When he was talking about Diggs, his Diggs comparison, I laughed. And now he's looking a whole lot better. And I just appreciate our secondary unit. And I'm not worried about AJ Brown or Devontae Smith at all. That might surprise me, but as it sits now, I'm not surprised. I'm not worried about that. I'm more concerned about. I'm more concerned about the little short dink passes to Dallas Goedert and Miles Sanders, across the middle of the field with Leighton Vander Esch sitting right there while Micah is blitzing or whatever. But other than that, I feel like if we could just keep them at the red zone, man, we got this in the bag.
Yeah. Well, personally, what I think, man, I think basically it's going to definitely call for our defense to pressure this offense. Our front 4 is going to have to beat their front 4. We have to keep Jalen Hurts contained. Do not allow him to run outside. And basically, we have to worry about A.J. Brown. We don't have to worry about Smith because of the pressure that we apply on him from the line of scrimmage. So I really think that's going to be key for our success. Now, again, we can look at the teams that the Eagles have played in the past. And I think I heard somebody say that they really score their points in the second half. But again, like what you guys said earlier, our offense probably have to do more. But at the same time, we're still relying on our defense. But I really feel that in order for us to be successful, it's going to take our defense to keep Jalen Hurts contained inside the pocket because he will run, he will take off.
Yeah, but he's been sacked in every game that he's played,
Really,
and he got 11 sacks, which is averaging 2 per game, right? Then he's thrown an interception in every game except for week 2. And so just with those kind of stats in against a defense that's gave me 35 fantasy points this week, thank you.
who
Uh
did?
I got the Cowboys defense.
Yeah, me too, brother.
If you playing a team like that, that is capitalizing on the mistakes of quarterbacks and running backs by creating fumbles and turnovers, you're gonna have a hard day, brother, trying to just outrun somebody, you know.
Yeah,
So I really feel like, that sack number is gonna go up this week for the Cowboys, and that intercept us, we're gonna get us one at least.
yeah,
Who's under the most pressure? The
They are.
Cowboys
They are.
or them?
yeah.
They
They
they're,
are.
Because
They're
they're under the most
undefeated. They're
pressure.
undefeated.
They're undefeated. They're playing a team with a backup quarterback, division game.
Yeah,
Uh,
they can't lose this game. They
yeah,
cannot.
right.
They cannot, or they will be called prima donnas. They really will. So yeah, I think the pressure is on Philly. This is going to test. What do you think, Dallas Cowboy DCC? What do you think?
That's what I think about the Eagles, man. I'm not saying that their 5 wins was a fluke. I was praying that they were undefeated. I was praying that they were
You said
undefeated.
it. You
Until
said
they
it.
got
Okay.
to us, right? Yeah.
I was like, please win.
Hold on, Wavy Hink.
I was like, when that guy missed the field goal in Phoenix, I was so excited because I don't want them to have no excuse. Hey, we came off a bad loss, and such and such was hurt, and such is this. No, here come the boys. Here come the boys.
The
Okay,
boys are back in town.
here they come with our backup quarterback.
Ooh,
And if our offense only
that's gonna be
score
embarrassing.
10 points and beat y'all, it's gonna be a problem. Because the big fella got so much ammunition locked and loaded, ready to go for these Philadelphia Eagle fans. I'm gonna stop doing that
You
because
don't
I
have
hate
to
when
stop doing it.
I know I hate,
Man, catch
I
that
hate
link, Birdman.
well I hate it because I hate when people call the Cowboys cowgirls and I
Hey,
always
Cow-
come back. I always come back. Damn, you don't like women? Shit, I do.
Yeah.
Hey,
And when they tell me
Okay.
that, when they tell me that,
Whenever non-cowboy fans always say, "Man, f them cowgirls," I was like, "You should." Hey, they're pretty.
yeah. No, or they tell me something about the Cowboys, I go to the old Joe Dirt bumper sticker just to kill them. Be like, Cowboys butts drive me nuts. Hell yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So, but no, back to your question though, man. I really the reason I was so adamant about Dak starting because Dak's record against the Eagles are excellent. He's only lost to the Eagles twice. Okay, ain't this Dak eighth year? Eighth. He's only lost to the Eagles twice. Okay, and every time we go to the link, we win. Remember that
Ain't
game
nothing
that
changed. That's
remember
right.
that,
Ain't nothing
remember
changed.
that game Dez, get in the altercation right before the warm ups
Three
and come out of there
touchdowns.
with 3
That was Chris
touchdowns.
Rashad. Chris Rashad got them boys hyped
Yeah,
up.
Malcolm
So
Jenkins.
I like the foolishness that the Eagles try to do all the time against the Cowboys because they fan base is foolish too. You know, we the delusional Cowboy fans, and we ain't won since '95. But I'm like this. I always tell them, okay, you won in '11, but before '11, you ain't won in 60 freaking years.
Yeah, that's
So
the only one
make
that
your
did.
one. I said they were holding down the division forever. Everybody else had Super Bowls, and the Eagles finally get a damn Super Bowl, and now they want to talk noise. Man, look, the New Orleans Saints had a Super Bowl before y'all.
Yeah, you're right about that.
The
Well,
New
and you know what?
Orleans
No,
Saints.
well, the Eagles go back. They'll go back and talk about, well, before there was a championship, there was the world. There was the world. And there's Birdman. We're gonna bring him in. Let
Bring
me get
Birdman in.
We know that
hold tight,
logic.
Birdman. Let
We
me get
know
one more.
that bullcrap
Yeah, let
logic
me
and
get
who it's
one more
from.
Dallas man in real quick, cause we are. Then we'll bring you in, Birdman. Just hold tight, brother. Let me get my man in real quick, and we'll bring you in and give you the flow. What's up, Wavy Hink is in the house. What's up, man? Say, send me those Jordans, bro. Send me those Jordans, man. I got about $25. You know which one
Send
I'm
the
talking about, right?
Jordan.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Nah, I don't know which one, man.
Them the low, them quarter cut with the different colors. You said they was different.
Oh yeah. Them the
What?
13. Yeah. I got a bunch of them.
Okay. Anyway, what's up, man? What's on your mind, man?
Oh, the
Real quick.
13, the French Blues.
Yeah, I got them too.
Oh, he
Yeah, I
got
got
them
them.
all. He got them all. What's up, Wavy Heat? What's on your mind, man? We finna bring this Eagle fan here in a minute because he's sitting back there like he's falling asleep. But what's on your mind, brother?
I'm with Chris, man. Like I want this game bad, man. But I don't want it. First of all, I want it. If we can win this game on the defense, then my theory was right. Because I said the team could be compared to that Ravens defense when Ray Lewis and them did.
Yes, sir. Ed Reed.
When Dak comes back,
2000.
I know what they're doing. Anyway, that's a different game. But this game, I want the defense because there's not an offensive player right now that we can't cover coming from the. Like, let's be real. Jalen Hurts might be able to get open in the field and he fast, but I mean, like, we can contain that. You know what I mean? We can handle that and we can shut that down. This will be a defensive game. I'm kind of glad that Cooper Rush is playing because I wanted to see what this defense can do against a team like this. You know, A. Brown, you know, this guy's a monster, right? Dude's
Yeah.
monster. Got that little what's the running back thing? He's Hargrave. You know, like this is a challenge to contain.
Yeah.
And contain the running game. That ain't like you said that do. But if we come out and smacking people in the mouth, just stay aggressive. As long as we stay aggressive, we can win this game, right? Yeah.
I agree with you. I agree with you. And I'm sure they, who was it? Ertz, the one said screw the F the Cowboys and all this stuff. And he dissed the Cowboys when he was young. And I'm believing. See, Rams did the same thing, said, we like to play against the Cowboys. So, Cowboys took that personal. So now you got Ertz talking about F the Cowboys and everything about the Cowboys. Okay, we coming, baby. We coming.
Got a right to be mad. We did beat their ass last year.
They should be upset.
Yeah, so deep down they still remember that. They
swept that ass. Don't forget that.
Come on, man. They thinking about that. And the team they got now, so they come out, they're gonna be aggressive and they're gonna swing. But our defense swing right back.
Yeah, already.
This should be a low scoring game for I think win 10-7.
Yeah. I say that too, man. I really think that too, man. So yeah, let's go ahead and get in these predictions real quick before we bring Birdman on. And what you got, Dallas Cowboy Chris? What's your prediction on this? We're gonna bring Birdman on and let him have the floor.
Dallas Cowboys. I want y'all to remember this when you're arguing with an Eagle fan. 72-54 against the Eagles. Cowboys been in existence since 1960. The Eagles been in existence since 1925.
Man,
Kick their ass all the time, and we're gonna kick their ass again.
roast them, fry them, bake them.
Cowboys 17, Eagles 3.
They lose, right? They lose, right?
Cowboys 17, Eagles 3.
Chris
17-3.
Chris.
Yes.
They lose, right?
They lose.
They lose, right? Cowboys lose, right?
The Cowboys gonna lose the game. I'm sorry.
No, fuck that.
No.
Hey.
Wavy Hink, it's a thing. He got going. It's been working. So it's been working. Now, what's the score again, Dallas Cowboy Chris?
17-3 Eagles.
Oh.
It's working, Wavy. Believe me, it's working. It's working. So he's doing right. Be too real. What's your prediction?
I'm going Cowboys, right? Cowboys getting the dub. It's in our name, we got dub in our name. They got L in their name. So I'm gonna say 25.
Ooh.
to
20,
12.
20.
25-12.
I need 5 and 2 on that
That's,
board.
that's a Price is Right score if I've ever heard a Price is Right score in my life.
Yeah, that's like betting $1.
I would like to bet $1.
Listen,
What you got, Mikey?
On Monday, it's gonna be calling me, texting me. Are you still them boys? I got Ezekiel Elliott with 2 touchdowns and two
Woo-wee.
touchdowns. And I'll say the score will be 17-20 on a Brett Maher dub field goal. Once again,
Mm.
our backup making the right play and the moment too big for Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna say 21. I'm gonna say 21-17 Cowboys. So there we go. No, that's our prediction.
Wavy
Wait, Heat,
Hint.
man, we appreciate you coming through,
Give
bro.
your prediction, Wavy.
Oh yeah, let's come on with it. What you got?
I got 10-17 Cowboys.
Ah, nice.
Woo!
I thought you were saying like 117.
I
Woo!
said this time. They good this time.
Yeah, yeah, that's what's up, man. So yeah, man, we coming. So wait, we sure appreciate you coming through, man. We're
Wait,
gonna get
thanks
this
for the
man,
love. Thanks for the
the
love,
floor.
bro,
He
all the
got
time.
oh yeah, y'all get ready for this, man. Here it come. All right, Wave and stay. Hey, whenever you can wear the shoes 3 times and still send them to me. It don't matter. I'll take
I
them.
got-
All right, my man. All right, you stay up there. All right.
All right, Joe.
All right, bro. All right. All right. And without further, wait a minute, y'all. I got to do this right, y'all. We got to do this right. So, without further notice or introduction, here he is, our guy.
Well.
Maybe it's bad foreshadowing. I gotta take off my green. I forgot to
What's
have my
up,
greens on.
Birdman?
What's up? What's up, boys? What is going
What
down,
you do,
guys?
Chris? Do it again, Chris.
Woo, outside, quack quack.
All right,
All
guys.
right.
You
Well,
guys
welcome
ready?
to the Cowboy Huddles. Glad you could stop by. We saw that little video as if y'all was in MMA or WWE. That was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, man. If you guys haven't seen, go check out the TikTok Birdman_951. You know, we were just thinking about, man, let's do something silly, man. And we came up with that little Goldberg thing.
Oh, you look silly.
and you know, I didn't think it was gonna go viral like that, man. But you never know what's gonna hit. And you know, of course, Cowboy Nation did their thing, and you know that they just been on the comment. There's so many comments I can't even read it anymore. Like it's crazy. But
That's called the sneaky G approach. Be a thorn, and they'll pick at it.
Yeah, that was good though.
But yeah, man, shout out to Louis for being a sport and doing it. You know, here's the belt right here. So you know, everybody wants to see they want to see the 6-0. They want to see another video, but you know what, man? All jokes aside, this game, this is one of the biggest games in a minute.
It will.
And, the NFC beast is coming back, except for our lonely little Commanders down there.
Yeah.
I knew Carson Wentz wasn't gonna do.
No.
I thought he'd be fair. I didn't think he'd be.
He got thrown under the bus too, bro. They just threw him under the. His coach threw him under the bus.
So I mean, it's like Commander Land, you know, da 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 da. All the little chants you guys do. I mean, I kind of feel bad for y'all because everybody's doing good and stuff right now, and you guys aren't welcome right now. You guys at the little kid table right now. But
all right, okay.
And Sneaky G's on cloud 9. We all know, you know. I know he really wanted to beat the Cowboys, but it just didn't happen. They're gonna get another shot. We all know he's on that cloud. They beat Green Bay, so he's already getting ready for the parade. You know, Sneaky G.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
but this is it feels good to be having these games where it's competitive. Even when we play the Giants, we haven't played the Giants yet, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be exciting and all that. So it feels like, other than the Commanders, that the NFC East is getting stronger again,
It
like it
is.
used to be. So, but that being said, this game is very, very important, and it's kind of bittersweet because I was really hoping Dak was going to play. It doesn't look like it's going to happen.
No.
And then even if he did play, I know it. I can't say it's 100% Dak, because any kind of injury, you're not going to be 100, man. Let's just call it is. You can break a finger. That finger's never really the same. It never heals exactly the way it's supposed to. But at the end of the day, the only thing I could say is that if the Philadelphia Eagles pull off this win, and I believe that your defense is for real. I don't think we could say that it's just make believe and it's just luck or something like that. It is a great defense. So for the Philadelphia Eagles to take on the Dallas Cowboys and defeat y'all, I'm just gonna say it right now. I think the Philadelphia Eagles will be the best team in the NFC. But we got to prove that first to America, especially even
Right.
Dallas.
Right.
Jalen Hurts, this is gonna be the biggest game of his life, because there's so many things for this man, for his family. He's got a lot riding. He seems very poised. He's not letting the noise hit him. He's not listening to the 5-0 and stuff. He's saying the right things and everything. So, what the Cowboys did last year with the running up of the score and blah, 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 maybe there's something there they're carrying over. Maybe Nick Sirianni's taking it a little bit more serious. But even if it's Cooper Rush, there's nothing we can really do about it, because we have to win this game. And the only thing I could say is, like, the defense is real, so no one can say, well, you beat a trash team.
Yeah. Right.
Throw that at me or something like that.
Right. Right.
Because this is not gonna be like you show up and then we just take it from you. Because we need to evaluate what the Philadelphia Eagles are, and you guys want to do the evaluation too. But it's kind of, in a way, it's kind of almost not real, because it's not your starting quarterback, and you guys are trying to get somewhere. This
Right.
is Jalen's second year with the coaching. He has some better weapons around him. This, that, and third. We could talk about the O-line and all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it's up to him what's going to happen, beating the defenses and just no turnovers and stuff like that. So, but in my opinion, even if Dak's not there, I feel that if the Philadelphia Eagles do beat you guys, that they're the best team in the NFL,
It's legitimate. Right.
in the NFC,
legitimate.
because I mean, or do you guys feel me on that, or you think that's kind of like?
That's legitimate. What do you think, Chris?
Hi, Aaron. How are you?
Oh, I'm wonderful, man. The 5 birds undefeated. We got the videos going. Everybody's going after the Birdman right now. It's all good.
It's good to see you as always, my brother. It's good to see you. Now, the Eagles are 5-0, correct?
Yes.
Damn, he sound like a judge. He sound like a lawyer. Damn.
Yeah, the Eagles are 5-0, correct?
Yeah, bro.
I just want to have a conversation with the Birdman.
Judge Chris.
The Eagles are 5-0, correct?
Correct. You are right. You have been watching football.
All right. And the Cowboys currently are, I believe they're 9-0 in the division. Their last 9 games, correct? So we got 2 undefeated streaks about to happen on Sunday. Okay. So I saw your videos, your TikTok are hilarious. They're, Goldberg did get beat though. He got beat. and as in the words of my man Booker T, we the five-time Super Bowl champions, right? So
Long time.
No, we keep saying that long time though, bro. It was a long time before you won that one, right? Was it not? Yeah, come on, Aaron. You're a truthful man. I know you. Come on, don't do the you're an educated brother. I know you are. Come on, answer the question. It was a long time before y'all won that one, right?
Oh, before? Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right. So I love it when everybody try to throw that at Cowboy fans. Y'all ain't won in 27 years. Okay, well, let's tell everybody history then. Okay, Birdman, the Eagles ain't won in 60 years before y'all won that one, right? So, but don't nobody want to talk about that. Okay, so
I ain't that old.
Okay, well, I am that old. So
Yeah.
all I want my lovely Eagle fans to remember. Remember them last two ass whoopings we put on y'all. Okay, in the link and down here, ain't nothing changed but a quarterback and a wide receiver. That defense is better. We coming at that. I prayed that y'all was gonna win that Arizona. I was literally, when the kick happened, I was like, please miss this kick. I need them undefeated. I needed y'all undefeated.
Actually, someone actually had a hand on that ball. Did you guys see that?
I didn't.
That was crazy. One of the
No.
defenders had his hand. Yeah, if you
but you did look good in the stadium. I always love your apparel. You always look sharp. You know, West Coast bird, man. I already know. Y'all need to check him out. If y'all don't follow him, you still need to check him out. Anyway, that's my man, Aaron. We rib each other, but that's my man. He probably only 2 or 3 Eagle fans I actually like. So in all actuality, I love the Birdman. Okay, but no. Be honestly, without crap talking, this is my evaluation basically about the game. If our defense played to our expectations against the Eagles offense, I had been saying the whole offseason that Jalen was the worst quarterback in the East, and so far he's been the best quarterback in the East. So I got to take my statement back because he's not. He's played the best in the East so far. So I think this is going to be a greater challenge for the Cowboys defense than it will the Philadelphia offense. Because if the Cowboys stop the run against the Eagles, the Cowboys will win the game. Because the key to always beating the Cowboys, and I'm giving this secret, but Cowboy fans know this. If you run against the Cowboys and you're successful, you can beat them. But if the Cowboys stop the run against Philadelphia in the Lynx Sunday night, the Cowboys going to win the game. Because if you're going to leave Jalen's arm against our secondary and our pass rush, I think the Cowboys got an advantage at that point. Because I'm not just talking about Micah Parsons. I'm talking about Tank Lawrence. I'm talking about Armstrong. I'm talking about what's the other kid name? Oh, our rookie Sam Williams. Mm-hmm. These guys can get to the ball. Okay, so my key: Cowboys stop the run, Cowboys win. Cowboys don't stop the run, Eagles win.
This game, I'm calling out for AJ Brown to have a big game. I want to see the challenge with Diggs. I want him to basically take his soul because he's been really quiet. I need to see. You know what I've been liking about Dallas Goedert is that he's been getting more of them yak yards, and that moves the chains. The key to this game is just move the chains. We need to tire out that defense. We want Micah running all damn game. We need
that ain't gonna happen. You can forget that, bro. That's not gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, man. Miles, this I'm telling you, man. This game.
You're damn right. This game. So, do you actually? We're talking. Let's talk about the chess piece. Let's talk about the chess pieces of this game. So, let's look at your offensive coordinator versus our defensive coordinator. Who would you give the lead to?
Who? That's almost like.
So we're not looking at just the players because the players play the game, but now we have to step up into the press box on the sideline.
It's like,
you see what I'm saying?
Even. I would say it's almost dead even. I would say like it's just going to come down to mistakes. Who makes the least amount of mistakes?
Exactly.
Um, the thing is that you guys are riding this wave, right? Everything's just kind of been falling together for you guys right now.
No, nothing has been falling together. We've been taking every game, my brother. We have taken every. Ain't nothing fair. We beat the AFC champions. We beat the NFC Super Bowl champions. So you see,
Well,
that's what everybody's saying.
what I
Everything is
mean by that is that this is not the offense that you guys are accustomed to.
yeah,
So
the
because
RPOs.
I felt like the Dallas offense last year, that was the force to reckon with. So now it's kind of the roles are reversed.
Yeah,
So it's kind of different for me. So I'm saying what I mean by that is that because you're Dakless, okay? So that we only have that first game to go off of what Dak was doing, and now it's just like they're trying to dumb the offense down, saying like, well, we just need him to make least amount of mistakes. But so what does that mean? What were you doing for Dak? He's making them. So is Dak making the mistakes, or who's making the mistakes? Because this don't make no sense because he's been with you guys for what 7 years now.
yeah,
So like it just kind of I don't know if they're trying to take shots at Dak or what it is. Like I'm talking about like media and blah blah blah. Because they're just trying to say that well Coop's only making the least amount of mistakes. So why is that? How is this quarterback making the least amount of mistakes, but Dak's making the mistakes and making it tough for the win? So I'm kind of confused on that. And I know the defense is helping, sugarcoat the offense lacking in some areas and stuff like that. So when you guys come into this game, if I think Rush might get a little bit exposed in this game because I believe your guys' line is more because I think what's the name's out, right?
Tyron
Peter
Smith. Tyron
Peters
Smith.
too, right?
Peters
Peters
is a possibility. It's a
Oh, it's
possibility he
possible.
might play. Yeah.
Okay, so with Jordan and Hassan Reddick, Brandon Graham, they're going to put the pressure, Fletch and all that stuff. So I think, Coop's going to see a different attack than, previously. Like you can look at last year's tape.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Avonte Maddox is not playing, so that kind of helps you guys out. Josiah Scott, he's okay, we still got Slay. He was pretty quiet at the Arizona game. Nothing too fancy. Bradbury and all that. So I can't wait to see what game plan you guys are gonna go with. I know you got Pollard doing big things and stuff like that, but receiver wise, I want to see what plays he's gonna dial up against the Birds and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If he's doing like short yardage and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But it like I said, it's so hard to judge this game because I don't want to get overly excited because you guys don't have Dak. So, but in another way, I feel is like, but I should be excited because of your guys' defense. So it's like it's gonna be good and bad. And then Dallas could throw at me, well, you guys beat us with the backup, but everybody from Cowboy Land has been telling me more about the defense. So you have to like understand that if we beat you guys, we should be compared like this is a good football team.
Yeah, they're 4-1.
And not that it's because Dak's not playing, even though you could sort of use it. So this game is really tough. No matter what, we need to win the game, Dak or not. But I'm just really basing that your defense is one of the best, top 5 defense in the NFL. Because if we can pull this off, and Dallas keeps doing listen, okay, I'm gonna say this too. If the Dallas Cowboys lose this game, it doesn't mean that it's over. It doesn't mean that you guys can't make the playoffs or anything like that. But what I in fact what I feel and believe that depending, how this game goes. I mean, this might be a dogfight. It might be a field goal winning game or something like that, or who knows? It might even go to overtime. One of them classic NFC East battles. Okay, I feel that there's a possibility that we're going to see each other 3 times this year, and it might be an NFC championship with the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. If you guys are the real deal and the Philadelphia Eagles are the real deal, this might go down this year because who is really that strong in the NFC? Tom Brady's got his own issues right now. Aaron Rodgers got a gang of issues. I
Yeah,
ain't scared. Who's scared of
NFC is
the
wide
Saints?
open. 49ers is probably close.
Who else? The 49ers, but you guys have some revenge on that. So
Yeah.
I mean, and us too, but it's not to say that you guys can't go down it's not San Fran, but it's I forgot where their stadium's at.
So
But it's
far.
not, yeah,
No,
so it's like,
no, you talking about 49ers?
yeah, I forgot it. I
Yeah.
think it's like Clarita or I forgot what.
Yeah.
But I think, man, and call me crazy, but I think that we're gonna play each other 3 times this year, man, not just the 2.
It's possible, man. Let me say this here though, Birdman. One thing I can say, man, is um one thing I can appreciate about what Philly did. Your head coach gave up the offensive coordinator job, and you guys got into an offensive play calling to fit what Jalen Hurt does. He's an RPO guy. That's just what type of guy he is. And your coaches was able to recognize, hey, this guy, this is what he do. And then, that's what our quarterback did. Dak was an RPO guy, but I see that he was willing to give over the playbook to get somebody in there to work to his strength, which is scary. It's going to be scary for us because we're going to have to try to contain Jalen Hurts. Whatever we do, we got to keep him contained and do not let him get to the outside. So that's going to be a big challenge for us. But I would say this as well. If we pressure Jalen Hurts like we need to, we don't have to worry about AJ Brown or Devontae Smith. We won't have to, because either 2 things are going to happen. Either we're going to get the sacks or we're going to get the interceptions. You see what I'm saying? That's just where it works. It's always been work. If we're not getting pressure on the quarterback, we're getting interceptions. If we're not getting the interception, we're getting the sack. So again, that's where our test is going to be. We're going to have to be able to contain your quarterback and the running game. I mean, we're not really ranked real high as far as stopping the run, but versus who you guys have played in the past. So we're right there in that same area as far as ratings with the teams that y'all played in the past. So we can't say, yeah, here we are. So we definitely got to tighten up and stopping the run. So again, man, yeah, I think it's going to be a great game. I really think it's going to be a great game. It's going to probably be the best game outside of the Chiefs and the Bills because they play Monday night. So we got 2 games to look forward to. So this is going to be something to see, man. And I'm excited, but all I can say is may the best man win. And I think we'll probably pull it off, though.
Birdman, what's your score of the game, baby?
24-21 Birds.
24-21. You got it tight. Everybody got it tight.
That's a dog. It's going to be a dog fight.
Everybody got it tight with me.
I mean, I would love. I actually feel that Jalen is going to take a shot on y'all. I feel that he is going to take a shot.
Of course, he will.
Because he didn't really do it in the Cardinals game. I don't know. Maybe he's saving it for this game. But man, like I said, dude, like this game is. I mean, I kind of said it, and you could. I wanted you guys to win that game. I think I told Chris I wanted you guys to win that game, and it was just going to be a blockbuster. It's going to be a blockbuster night Sunday,
Oh, heck yeah.
Man, don't it feel good when they talking about the East every day? They ain't just talking about the Cowboys. They talk about the Eagles. They talk about the Giants. When before it was the least. It was the least. And I always said this. We were never the least because we started this gangster shit.
Hey, we're the best division in the NFL. No one has that many records as us. So until they take it away, the NFC East is the best division in football. And you can go Google it, go ask Alexa and everybody because it's a fact. Um, but yeah, man, I just I can't wait for this game. And like I said, we need to win it. I'm not gonna let the people tell me it's because of the backup. You guys have a good squad. Um, you know, I don't see like a I don't think the Cowboys are gonna fall off, and the schedule kind of shows it. And bearing no injuries, right? I don't see that you guys are just gonna be like, oh, 5 game losing streak or something like that. So that's why I say that I don't think we're playing the 3 games this
Yeah, it's possible.
and I just kind of feel that this. I mean, can you imagine we're gonna do it again 3 times? And but this time, I don't know when the last time the Eagles played the Cowboys. If anybody knows in the
It's
comments,
been a while. It's not been too long ago. I think
the championship, NFC championship.
let's
We
see.
lost. We lost to y'all when y'all was in the old Veteran Stadium. Y'all had oh, who was that quarterback? Was it Joe? It wasn't Jaworski, was it? No, was it Jaworski? Because Jaworski made it to the
Uh,
Super Bowl. They just lost. Um, yeah.
that was
Oh,
the last time.
yeah. I think, man, that was back in the 80s.
Was that Randall?
No, we
No.
didn't. We never played Randall in the NFC Championship game.
I can't remember. But yeah, it's been a while.
Been a
Yeah,
while.
so but like I kind of the way the 49ers and the Rams, that rivalry, and then look what happened. They face each other in the NFC Championship. So, and the same for the Eagles. I don't think we're just going to fall off the cliff, and even if we lose to you guys, they're going to use it as a, to build off of it or whatever, like
Fact.
humble themselves
Yeah,
or
of
whatever.
course. So it's going to
Um,
be a great series, man. It's definitely going to be a great series.
Yeah, because if we do lose that game at the Cowboys on Christmas Eve, and I think I might have to go, the Birdman that stole Christmas, I might have to go down there with some hot coals or something to get these Eagles to win or something. But I don't think, I believe that the Eagles and the Cowboys are going to be playing each other in the playoffs, man. And there might be 3 teams out of the NFC East in the playoffs as well.
It could be. It could be because,
So
like I said, this is not your old Giants that we're watching. They got that offensive coordinator from the Bills, and he's playing some ball over there. And I always said that. I say, hey, these guys, this is not the same Giants team. So they're quietly staying in the race. So that's a good thing. But yeah, man, it's good stuff, man. Birdman, I got another guy I got to bring on, man. And I know it's kind of getting late, man. But man, we definitely sure appreciate you coming through, bro.
I
You
was,
always welcome, man. Go ahead.
I was gonna let's do a friendly little wager, and if the Philadelphia Eagles are 6-0 and remain undefeated, I want to come back on the show, and so for about 10 minutes, you guys are just gonna have to just give everything I say. You say, yes, you're right, Birdman. You are right, 100%. You just everything I ask you is like the Birdman is right for about 10 minutes, and then vice versa. The Eagles roast or whatever you guys want to do for straight 10 minutes, and I'll endure it. And or whatever you guys say, if you want me to say, yup, you're right. So I think it would be kind of cool, just to do something funny and see you
Yeah.
guys Wednesday, and
Your answer to everything should be Dallas Cowboys for life.
yeah.
What do you think, Chris? You think we need to take that bet?
I'm not afraid of no bets.
All right, we're gonna take that bet, brother,
We'll take it.
and we'll have you on
Right.
Wednesday. And we are when you come on, it's just gonna start. We're not going to say anything, and the folks that are not on here, they're gonna flip out. So, so we're not gonna even
Hey,
mention it. We're just gonna bring you on, and we're just gonna go right into it. So,
Start the timer and everything. I think
we'll
it'll
have
be
the
cool.
timer. We
Okay.
might keep you on for 15 minutes so you can keep saying DC4L.
All
All
right,
right.
Man. We appreciate you, bro.
You guys are coming for this title. We're gonna hold it down 6-0, baby. Speaking
All
into existence.
man.
Woo!
Deuces, man. All right, take it easy, brother. All right, man. That's what he said. So we're gonna take that bet, Chris. Let's
Of
take
course
that
we
bet.
taking it. Of
Yeah,
course
for
we
sure.
taking
All right, we got to bring our guy Raphael in before we get off this live, man. But let's bring him in real quick. There's Mr. Raphael. What's going on, my man?
Hey, I'm very good right here. Well, a little sick because of analogy right here because right now, when it comes to living in Charlotte, North Carolina, seems like well the allergy season right there. But I'm very feeling good right here. But I cannot wait to see the most important game, which is Dallas Cowboys versus Philadelphia Eagles, and Cooper Rush versus Jalen Hurts. I mean, what can we say about it? Because
Yeah,
right now the Philadelphia Eagles got the best defense and offense right here. And of course, they need to take care about the Dallas Cowboys offense and defense right here. They just won it all. And I just say in a few live streams, this competition is gonna be harder than ever about it.
I
So they're
agree.
gonna be Cowboys, Eagles, Giants, Washington. There's not Washington because there's three teams that are gonna be in competition right here.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. That's so true, man. So, what is it that you're looking for once this game starts? What is it that you're going to be keying on throughout the game?
Hmm. The key is well, they had to stop Jalen Hurts. To be fair, because Jalen Hurts is a freaking beast mode, and
Hmm.
the defense gonna need to stop all the way back for the Jalen Hurts right here. But I
Hmm.
think another key is right here. It's something about the offense right here because they're not gonna expect it about it. So this is gonna be like incredible.
Right,
So as a matter of fact, because they had Cooper Rush right here as a starting quarterback,
right,
so they need to well to feed it over, and of course that had a great performance. Because
right.
right now there's no Dak Prescott right here, so they need to feed all over Cooper Rush right here because this is
Hmm.
the most important game about it because they could be like the offensive starter right here,
Okay.
but for all these running here because the return of Conor Gobert, Jalen Gurs, and Michael Gallup right here. So they just gotta go worse because Scholes had only played NT snaps before taking away, but it was replaced by the combination of Jay Ferguson and Peyton Hendershot. But right now,
Right.
it seems that well, the tight end is ready to spin over the Rams right here because he's on a contract here because he was playing on the franchise tag. But right now, with his ability on the Sunday, will be like come until Friday at the earliest because I had to show a reality right here. But
Okay.
those knee injuries can be really serious and will live all the throughout for the season. This is something that the monitor does coach right at the end of the year. But I think that is the most important thing because right now we're talking about the most intense rivalries ever in the
Yes.
NFL history.
Yes.
But I will say that if Dallas Cowboys win over Philadelphia Eagles, that will snatch the crown right here because I mean, if Mike Cardi say we'll be really quickly over here because they had so many plans about the defense and the offense right here, because right now they're 4-1. That's just
Right.
4 wins and 1 lose right here.
Hmm.
Because right now Dan Quinn was extremely about it. So everybody they had got a lot of football had to play because they have 4-1 because
Hmm.
they have a lot of things to do in the season right here because for the
Right.
first time since 1972 their defense has allowed fewer than 20 points in each first and 5 games. They
That's
have
right.
20 sacks, the fourth most in a team fight since the 1970 merger. But right now, let's not have it about it. Polar 77 yards run after they just won at the lead right here. It was just answer for the touchdown for the train league because right now when Mike McCarthy say they had to stay true at the formula right here. And the formula right here it is take over this right here and what are the most important keys as well. Stop Jalen Hurts all the coast and of course the defense had to really defeat all over the Philadelphia Eagles because it's gonna be a tough game, but if Dallas
Yeah.
Cowboys wins, they'll be snatched out of the title right here, so they'll be no longer undefeated. So
Yeah. So yeah, I totally agree with you. I really think that the pressure is really on Philadelphia.
yeah,
So I think we're gonna go out there and we're just gonna let our hair down, and we're gonna let it blow in the wind, and we're just gonna pin our ears back, and we're just gonna go make something happen. I think I think
yeah.
they'll probably have more jitters than we might would have. What do you think, Dallas? Oh, Dallas Cowboy Chris is on that. What do you think? I mean, Who's the pressure more on, you think?
Oh, the pressure is definitely on the Eagles, and the reason why is because what happened to them last year, what we did to them last year, their expectations with everybody got them the best team in the NFL. They're on prime time on Sunday at home. The pressure is all on the Eagles, and the Cowboys got a backup quarterback, so everybody and their mama is going to pick the Eagles to win this game, like they've already picked the Eagles to win this division. And I don't see how you could pick them just because of paper. To
Yeah,
me, right now, they're the paper champions, but you got to
yeah,
play
Yeah.
football. So the Cowboys are going up to the link and put the link in the
yeah,
link in
for
the link.
sure,
if
for
you
sure.
Yeah.
if you
Yeah,
get my
bro.
drift, okay? So the Cowboys, unfortunately, we're living off our defense performances. So if our defense perform like they have these last 4 games, I don't see how we lose the game.
For sure. So, Raphael, so what do you think that the final score will be?
Oh, the final score will be, I will say, Cowboys 30, Eagles 28.
Oh wow, that's a good game. And all the scores that everybody has predicted tonight, it's been a close game. So
Except for mine.
yeah, Steph and Chris, but. So, but it's going to be something to see, man, and I'm excited. I think Chris is excited. I think Cowboy Huddle is excited, and it's
Yeah.
going to be a night game. So we're ready, and I think we're fired up, and can't wait for this the first kickoff. So, I'm ready. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm fired up.
Yes.
But Raphael, we appreciate you coming through. I hate you came on a little late, but we got to go ahead and turn it in, man. But thank you for always stopping by, man, and thank you for your opinions and all your
Yes.
your your knowledge that you bring to the table, man. So,
Okay,
uh,
thank you so much.
all right, thank you, and we wish you the best. Okay,
Yes, thank you.
all right,
Okay,
take
salute.
care. All righty, all right, Cowboy Nation. Here we are, and then there was two.
It was 2.
So yeah, but with that being said, I guess we better turn it in, Chris. I think we done a good time.
Oh man, we had a good time tonight,
Yeah,
man.
we have
It's
had a
Eagles
good
week.
time
It's
tonight.
Eagles
So
week. Yeah.
yeah. So with that being said, man, we're gonna Cooper Rush, we'll catch you next time. You came in a little late, brother, but we'll catch you on the next Wednesday. So with that being said, like we always say, don't nothing come to a sleeper but a dream. So let's make it happen, Dallas Cowboys. Deuces.
Peace.